Hi guys, my name is Dasha and I'm a skincare enthusiast, and I'm going to tell you today how not to peak your skin. First answer is I don't know. Since I did it the first time when I was like 13 years old, I've been doing it and I'm 30 now. I think the biggest misconception there is that you have to have acne to peak your skin, but that's not true. Actually, I suffer from acne. My acne is hormonal, so it all depends on the cycle quite a lot, but generally I have a good skin. I do have a few like acne marks here and there, but it's not something terrible, and very often I pick my skin when there is nothing to pick on. Actually, I read a couple of articles saying that we as humans we kind of tend to be very clean, and because if we're being dirty, if we have some insects living in us or funguses living in us, something, we need to take it off, like monkeys, they pick each other's fur, and looking for like little insects and they pick them out. So that's the same kind of mechanism. So when we see something that is not making our skin looking healthy, first of all, we need to get rid of it because it's something potentially dangerous for us. And the second of all, it's all evolutionary. We want to spread our genes, and one of the most attractive things there are on a like animal level is a clear skin, because it's a sign of a healthy human, of a healthy partner, and it means that your kids will be healthy and will get good genes. So of course we don't think this way straight. I mean, it's all happening unconditionally. It's all happening somewhere at the very back of our head, the very back of our brains, in the very ancient part of the brain. But anyway, this is the problem we're facing with that, and that often what makes us peak our skin. I think there is also a disease. People do it so badly that they literally pick it until it bleeds. So I mean, obviously if you have this sort of condition, you need to go to the doctor. But if you pick your skin every now and then, like I do, and this is what annoys you, you generally have a good skin, but you kind of make it worse with always picking, here are some tips that I found useful. They don't always help, as you can see, but they do help me most of the times. So first of all, I guess, at least for me, it was a discovery of last year, but pimple patches. So I've tried quite a few ones. The very first I tried was Course X, if I pronounce it correctly. So they have different sized patches. Some are smaller, some are bigger, and generally they were okay. Maybe I was unlucky with it, but in one package, like all this pimple patches, they stick to the packaging, and I couldn't get them off of that, and I had to throw half of them out, which is not very good. So the next one I tried was the Mighty Patch, the original. I'm sorry for the sticker here, but it's Mighty Patch, the original. And they do, I think they're all the same size. Yeah, I have very few left. But what I like about them is that they had this things. I'm not sure how you're supposed to use them, but I cut them with little scissors, and if you don't have the spot big enough, you can cut it in half, and then you can use it on a smaller sized pimple. So it's I like this idea very much. And the other pimple patches I bought, but I haven't been using them yet, is the Neutrogena Stubborn Acne ultra thin blemish patches. So I can open it for you. It's sealed. I can open it now for you. Oh god, okay. So here's what I found. I think it's the big one, so I don't need that much. I mean, sometimes I do. Maybe if I open it, maybe they're going to be smaller ones. One sec. Oh yeah, it's actually very good. So they have individual packaging. So here, that's what it looks like. Yeah, I think it's very nice. Yeah, I definitely will give it a try. So, and the other one I had before, actually, I forgot to tell you guys, is the Panaxil pimple patches. It was okay, but I think the best one so far was the Mighty Patch. These are the ones with which I saw the most results. So, and again, I haven't tried the Neutrogena ones. Another thing I do with the pimples. I mean, if it's starting to grow, but it's not ready for the pimple patch yet, because what you need to do with the pimple patch, you need to put it on the white hat when it's like in the very climax of the pimple. And it like not you don't have this sort of pimples every day. You need to wait, and in order to wait, you have to kind of calm yourself and make sure that you're not picking your pimples, and it's hard to do. That's what we're trying to avoid, right? So the thing I found very useful is the pimple paste. So I've used quite a few ones, but I really love this one. Some people say that it stinks, but I kind of love the smell, and I absolutely love the color. I mean, it looks weird, and it looks like the kind of gray and violet and something like, I don't know, can you see like this? Here. Yeah, but I like it. I don't know, it doesn't stink bad to me. I mean, I think it smells very like some essential oils, you know, like I kind of like the smell. Like I don't mind it at all. So obviously it's not something you would be wearing all day long and you would be going out on the streets with. But I wear it for the whole night. I put it on the pimple, and this way, first of all, I don't see it, and I don't have the urge to pick on the pimples so badly. So, and the second of all, it really dries them out pretty well, or it brings them to the condition where you can put the pimple patch on. And actually, I forgot to tell you, another thing about pimple patches is that they tell that you're supposed to wear them for 6 to 8 hours and put them overnight. But honestly, I work from home, so I don't really have to go out very much, and I have a lot of meetings with the camera on, but it's not like face-to-face contact. So honestly, sometimes I wear them for the whole day and it's not noticeable at all. So yeah, that's how I wear them. And the pimple paste I put overnight mostly. I mean, sometimes during the day, but it's a little bit more noticeable. And if I'm in a call or a meeting, like it's not something I would like to be seen with. So another thing that I was recommended to put on a face as a pimple mask, pimple paste, is this hydropeptide. It's actually a cleanser because I think it has a salicylic acid, mandelic acid, salicylic acid, and tea tree oil. So all these ingredients are very anti-inflammatory, and they help to reduce the redness, and they help to kind of tame your pimples in a way. But this thing stinks even to me. Oh god, yeah, I know, you know, this, it has this kind of, I don't know, I really can't. I mean, even when I put a little bit on my face, I can smell it, and even my husband says, like, what is that smell? Like, what is that? I've used a lot of other products by them, but this one, big no for me, just because of the smell. So, and I think this is all about the products. But I also have a few other tips that helped me to stop picking on my face, at least for some prolonged period of time. First of all, I know it sounds silly, but actually meditate. Because when you meditate, first of all, you get in touch with your body. And when you pick your skin, it's actually painful, you know, so, and you kind of have to ignore this very basic instinct that you're inducing pain on yourself with your own hands. And this is very weird, you know. And when you feel your body, and when you start understanding that actually your body is you, you know, I mean, you wouldn't exist without your body, then you kind of then like, okay, I mean, maybe this is something I shouldn't be doing. And also when you pick on your face, at least for me, most of the times it's like I go blank. Like I don't do it intentionally, you know, in a way. So I go into the bathroom, I see something, I look at myself in the mirror, I go closer, I see something, tiny little black spot which doesn't do any harm to me, onto my whole face, and then a few seconds later I'm like, oh my god, what have I done? I have a huge red flaming spot on my cheek. This is what meditation helps with. It helps you to be present, and it helps you to avoid this blank slots, you know, of time, and it helps you to understand, okay, I'm actually about to start picking my face, maybe I shouldn't do that. Like, it helps you to be in control, because I think this kind of uncontrollable urges, it's something coming from anxiety, because I do have anxiety, and I do have quite a lot of stress in my life. So, and I think this is a way of me kind of trying to release this stress, you know, trying to kind of cope with this anxiety. And yeah, meditation definitely helped with that. Another thing, stop buying the magnifying glasses as your mirror, because when I had one at home, like every day I would look at my face and the pore would look so huge, although it is not at all, because nobody is looking at you like this, you know. It's just like people are looking at you from this angle, they don't see your pores, and it's not visible for you even if you don't like go like this close to the mirror. So this is the second tip. And the third one is the light. So there are certain lights in bathrooms very often when they are coming from the mirrors, you know, and if they're coming from the mirrors, they kind of highlight the worst in your skin, you know, and you obviously start to noticing some things that you are not noticing normally under normal light. I just stopped using one of the lights I have in my bathroom. So it might be not as bright, but I don't see half of the things on my face that I would pick on. Like yesterday, when I picked my face last time, I kind of forgot. I was very tired. It was Friday, very hard week at work. I went in there unconsciously again, I turned on all the lights, and then I saw my pores and I started picking them. And that was my problem yesterday. But otherwise, like probably the last time before yesterday I picked my face was about a month ago. So for me, it's a very good result. Please let me know, what are your coping strategies with picking your face, and what kind of triggers you to pick that, because I think one of the most important things in the whole process of getting rid of this habit is just knowing your triggers, you know, because sometimes you just do something and it triggers you to go to the bathroom and start picking your face. It's very painful every time after you've done it, after you had this instant gratification with picking a pimple, you know. After that, you see the red spot on your face and you feel bad about yourself. I mean, I feel bad about myself after that. I feel like, okay, I haven't been able to stop myself again, and I just made harm to my face. I just made harm to my appearance. It takes a lot of time, I guess. It takes a lot of compassion to yourself, and it takes a lot of love for yourself to get over it, you know, to get over this habit. And I definitely wish you all of that, and I wish myself all of that. And hopefully this video, guys, was helpful for you. Tell me what helps you to not pick your skin if you got over it. Tell me what you think your triggers might be, and if you have any other tips, please share them in the comments. Have a good day.